Hi, Mark Portlock here, and thanks for taking a look at this video titled Wrong Goals. Now, before you shoot me down, let me start by saying I don't know if you've got the wrong goals or not. For a start, I don't know what they are, so how could I? However, what I can promise you in this video is something that might get you thinking a bit harder about your choice of goals. What got me thinking about this subject was just how much money people spend on lottery tickets. It's huge. Quite recently, there was news of an 84-year-old Florida widow who won the biggest ever undivided lottery jackpot in US history, a total of $590 million. Maybe you remember her. Another customer gave up their place in the queue to let her in, and she won $590 million. Amazing. Or how about Spain's incredible Christmas lottery in 2011, which claims the world's largest lottery jackpot of $939 million, almost $1 billion. What stunning amounts. It would seem that, for some people at least, money has a very high importance. And frankly, why not? Unless you're living on a desert island, then having money is an absolute essential. So having money as a goal is perfectly fine by me. However, it's interesting to understand how that story plays out over time. Let me share something with you that might get you thinking about your choice of goals, whether it's money or anything else for that matter. If you listen to what Anthony Robbins says, he says on this subject that there is something called a rocking chair test. Now, the rocking chair test is simply to imagine yourself being very old, sitting on a rocking chair, looking back at your life and asking yourself what regrets you've got. Personally, I think that's a great question. To help answer it, let me tell you about this lady. Her name is Bronnie Ware, and she was an Australian palliative nurse, and in her case, her care for the sick meant that she spent a number of years talking to men and women who were in the last 12 weeks of their life. Pretty sobering stuff. What came from those years was a survey and her book called The Top 5 Regrets of the Dying. What I'd like to do now is give you the top 5 results from that survey, because I believe they have something to teach us all about what's really important in life, and so it can help us choose personal goals that will stand the test of time. So, let me reveal those top 5 regrets, and I'll do it in reverse order. Here they are. Number 5, I wish I'd let myself be happier. Number 4, I wish I'd stayed in touch with friends. Number 3, I wish I'd had the courage to express my feelings. Number 2, I wish I hadn't worked so hard. And the last one, I wish I'd had the courage to live a life true to myself, not the life others expected of me. Now, I was going to give a commentary on each of those 5, but I decided not to. The reason is that, firstly, I didn't want to do anything to distract you from what I think are things that may have been realized when it was too late to do anything about them. And secondly, I think perhaps you and many other people can identify with at least one thing in that list, and so you don't need my help to do that. So whatever you can't say about the list, one thing you can say about it is that it doesn't mention money or any physical things, not even a black Mercedes-Benz or doing a bungee jump. Of course, in one sense, you wouldn't expect it to. As they say, you can't take it with you. However, that aside, I believe the list is very useful and has some great insights. As I said at the beginning, I have no way of knowing what your goals are, and in any case, if you want to include the Merc or the like in your bucket list, then go for it. All I'm saying is give a little thought about Bronnie's list when you're setting your goals, and maybe you'll find that the result makes you a lot happier in the long run. Well, I hope that's helped. What I've described here is one of the principles I've used in a system I've developed to help you achieve your goals. So If you're interested to know some more about these things, please click on the link below. Thanks.